No, I do like James. Because he left the Whisper. He was a member of the Whisperers and he left because of the things they were doing and he didn't like it. But he still acts like a Whisperer, obviously, as you can see here. But he wanted to be. He was a Whisperer because he believed in protecting the walkers. He just didn't like the way they attacked people. Which, if you know the TV show and the comics, obviously you'd be aware. Yeah, no, he's a relatively massive name in like dubbed VA work. It's one of them really recognizable voices because it's been in everything. Like I said, Blue Exorcist and Bleach for me are the two ones that I vividly remember because of Ichigo, and I can't remember the one brother from Blue Exorcist. It's been ages since I've seen it.
My people.
Because it's the nerdy dickhead.
My former people.
Not the actual main character, it's the brother.
Practice. They called it collecting.
I've watched Bleach in both, and
I use them as a weapon.
Depending on the choice of cast, I like to watch subbed or dubbed, depending. Whichever voice I think fits the character better.
But that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
Like Sword Art Online, I much prefer the dubbed over subbed.
Not people exactly.
One Piece, I prefer subbed over dubbed. Like, you know what I mean?
Something in between. Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
I wish I could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way, they're just lost.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did. So he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters.
Oh,
they're not people.
God.
Clem.
She'll be safe, I promise.
This isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just
save me if it gets bad.
If it gets bad in there, I'll need you to save me, okay? Can you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll always protect you.
The thing is, I think it's delusional to think that people still live inside of zombies because they're the reanimated dead, and typically anything that makes up the personality of a person, which truly makes a person,
I'm not leaving you.
leaves when you die. The only thing that's left behind is the physical resemblance.
I will.
And say fuck off to fear.
It's good delusional hope, but
I promise.
that's all it is. Delusion.
The mask will disguise your scent.
But the problem is, James is a genuinely
Be quiet.
kind
Touch the
person.
wind chime.
It reminds me of the TV show Herschel, because he had a barn full of walkers, didn't he? He's just the one zombie just like bitch slapped her in the way. Oh god. This is fucking awful, and I can't do anything but forward. The boulder feels conflicted.
Whoa, hey there, kiddo. It's all right, I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace, any different at all?
I think you might be right about there being something more to them. It was kind
I
of
don't-
nice in there.
Entirely agree with him, but
Really?
it's just there's
Never met
confliction.
someone who understood.
There's confliction.
It's... Thank you. I'm glad.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before too,
AJ.
Oh, AJ.
You've killed someone?
but I was justified.
Oh, my brother's
I
justified.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
You saved AJ and me because you said you didn't want us to become soldiers. What makes it okay this time? They're going to make all our friends into killers. More violence, more death. And you could have stopped it.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. If your friends are anything like you, I don't doubt they're worth saving.
Oh? Hold up.
It'll
Wait
take
a minute.
some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
I think if we hadn't handled that quite how we did, that wouldn't have gone well. The big question I have, because obviously as a whisperer he has to be in the herd to control the herd, he's gonna have to get very close to the boat.
Is he right?
Want to, yeah.
Well, Can't know for sure. Maybe he's right. Death might not be like we thought before the world turned like this.
I'm worried he's gonna get himself
Something
popped
is
off.
left after we die.
It sounds weird.
Yeah, it does, buddy.
If you believe it, I do too.
You sounded almost reluctant to say that, kid. You ain't gotta agree with me just cause. But I appreciate the loyalty. My man. Yeah, because the way whispers work is
Never met anyone.
they say things and lure and use like decoys, but they have to be in
He's tough.
the horde.
Not like you though.
And
Doesn't kill monsters.
being in a horde like that
He's not
that's
scared
under
of
fire.
He's cool.
I wasn't a fan of Krista and Omid.
Hey, Clem.
Never actually found
Really
out what
told me
happened
the
to
plan.
Krista.
How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before the big fight.
Hootenanny?
Swear?
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
Yeah, what's a hooten?
What the hell is a hootenanny?
It's just another way of saying party. I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist. I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
Place your collectibles before leaving. Ooh, I don't think I got any, but I got these. Where's my skull? Well, there's my Venus flytrap. Where did I put the boar skull? Is it going here? No. Boar skull. Hello. Is it? Fuck it.
I'm done, Clem. Come see.
Okay, be right there.
Oh, yeah, I fucking do love him, man. Like, I've gone full on mom mode with the boy. Yeah, it was fast. Let's see.
Hey, you're getting better at this. Soon you'll be as good an artist as 10.
I don't
Great.
know. He's really good.
It's
Something
wonderful.
wrong,
Gonna go in the fridge.
AJ?
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing.
It's the best drawing I've ever seen you draw.
There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Oh, yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. Usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him too. I think there's something wrong with me.
No.
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay.
It's fucking dark what he's talking about.
You're a good person.
Talking about the changes as someone
I wish what we
dies.
did felt good. Part of me wants to like it. I'm getting real smart.
Is that right?
Yes, because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay.
That explains
What
your
are you
big
thinking
ass
about
head.
right now.
You getting bit, turning into a monster.
Oh.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside or how careful you are.
AJ, we've talked about this a lot. If I get
Oh, his
bit,
afro's
you
on
know what
point.
has to happen.
That motherfucker must have some good product. Like, there's
wanna
no
talk
way
about
that that is
space.
natural. Like, no
But you
product.
brought it up, so we're going
It's so
to.
perfectly shaped.
It does something weird to my stomach. Like I'm gonna get the dookies.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll... shoot.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not gonna shoot you. If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
What?
You don't mean
I
that.
want to be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we talk about it
No.
so much, but
He wants me to bite him if we get
Calvin
bit.
Jr., you know you're not supposed to talk like this. You're too strong and too brave.
I don't think I am anymore about this.
Yes, you are. You are, okay? You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together. It would just be a different together. We might even be okay. You
We
think
don't
so?
know that for sure.
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
Can I go patrol for a bit? Before the party?
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
What's with
Okay.
AJ?
He just needs some space.
Can we talk about what happened today? With Minnie?
Yeah, sure. What's wrong?
The thing is, seeing Minnie, I feel like it should have scared me, but it didn't. The person we ran into in the woods, that wasn't Minnie. Not really. The way she sounded and acted, the way she talked about Sophie and Lily. I'm confused, I guess.
You know you can't trust her, right? She's been with those people for over a year.
Brainwashed.
Sucks, but I don't know what else I expected.
You expected her to be exactly like the day she left.
The real Minnie.
And that's the problem.
She's been gone this whole time, and I have to stop mourning her. I won't let her take you or AJ, or anyone else I care about.
Lewis knows when to keep his head down.
Yeah, sure. Well, I hope so. You know, when I first got here, I hated him. He was so much. You know, he walks into a room and it's like, look at me, watch me perform. It's so stupid. But then I realized under all that, he really cares about people. And he doesn't just feel it, he says it. He'll tell you every goddamn day how much you mean to him. Shit, he'll probably sing about it.
Especially if there's already a famous song with your name in it.
We've got to get him back.
We will. Lewis, Omar, Asim. We'll get them all back.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean, but I think it's kind of the type of character they're trying to go for, because she's got like this kind of like socially awkward emo type thing going on. And that's like the official hairstyle of them. And if we wasn't in an apocalypse, it would be definitely dyed a non-natural hair color. Like red or blue or some shit. Maybe because her name's Violet. It might be
When
Violet.
you told me you had feelings for me, I was shocked. Then I started thinking. There's something I've always wanted to try with someone I cared about, and I never have.
What is it?
have you ever danced with anyone before?
Nope.
Do you wanna? Just us. No one else around.
Will you teach me?
I don't know how to dance. Will you show me?
Sure. We'll make it up as we go.
Aww. Before we go into battle, and the majority of you will die, first I must do the 10-step with my bay. You know, to just lighten the levity a little bit. What a joke.
Thanks for the dance.
Yeah, we're getting better at being romantic.
Yeah.
Because basically, you had two romanceable options, and it was Louis or Violet. Oh, fuck! And while I liked Louis,
Wow.
he was a fuckboy, was the way I explained him.
Beach ball.
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
I should get going. Ruby could probably use some help.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Back!
Bop it off his head!
Ouch!
Yeah. Bring it in.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back, kiddo. Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds like they need us in the music room.
Okay.